What it do, people? It's your boy again, the Bold Lion Label boss, coming at you guys again with some more entrepreneurial mind state, entrepreneurial talks. You see what I mean? And the topic of today is to never give up. All right? Never give up. As an entrepreneur, you can never give up, because as soon as you give up, game is over. Okay? As soon as you give up, the game is over. Finished. No more. Zero. Nada. Done. You see what I mean? So you have to never give up as an entrepreneur. You see what I mean? All my life, all my life I've been told that I'm stubborn. You see what I mean? Especially when it comes to me dealing with like the opposite sex. You know what I mean? They tell me that I am stubborn. You see what I mean? I'm hard-headed and I never give up. You see what I mean? Now, in terms of maybe like interpersonal relationships, that might be an issue or might not, depending on how you're looking at it. I don't think it is, but I don't back down. You see what I mean? And that's what it takes. You have to have that trait to be a successful entrepreneur, because you cannot give up, okay? You cannot give up, because as soon as you do, the game is over, okay? Never give up on your dreams, because that dream is yours, right? The dream is yours. God placed it on your heart. And I don't think he'll be too happy if you gave up, right? So do not give up. Be stubborn. Be persistent. Be hard-headed. Be strong. Be a lion. Be a bold lion, right? Yeah. There's a lot of things that, will cause you to give up, on your entrepreneurial journey, okay? You got a lot of pressures out there that will cause you to give up your entrepreneurial journey, but I'm just going to cover 3 of them, okay? 3 ones that just popped in my mind, and I'm probably going to do a series of these, come up with 3 more, and maybe 3 more and 3 more, because there's a plethora of things that will cause you to give up your entrepreneurial aspirations, okay? So 3 things that's going to cause you to give up, is financial reasons, okay? Number 2, social reasons. Number 3, interpersonal reasons, which is yourself, okay? All right, so I'm gonna break it down a little bit, all right? So the first reason, and this is in no particular order, the first reason that can cause you to give up your entrepreneurial aspirations is because of financial reasons, okay? Financial reasons will cause you to give up your entrepreneurial dreams, what God placed in your heart to do. You see what I mean? Because we, in this day, especially in 2024, right? We have a lot of financial, more of a financial burden, because of the hyperinflation that's going on in the country today. You see what I mean? We're living in a post-pandemic era, and for us to get out of that pandemic, they had to flood the country with money, which now we're having to pay back through hyperinflation. So hyperinflation has caused a lot of prices to go up. You see what I mean? A lot of things are much more expensive. Food much more expensive, rent much more expensive. Everything's much more expensive. All your, your phone bill, everything is, clothing, name it, gas, vehicles, everything is much more expensive. So we have much more of a financial burden on us for you to, try to go out on your own and things like that. So that can be very discouraging and cause you to give up, because it takes capital to become an entrepreneur. You see what I mean? There's sayings out there that, you don't have to maybe have money to make money, but it takes money to make money. Especially, with me, I'll speak for myself on that. You see what I mean? So, because it takes money to get inventory. It takes money to hire people to help you in certain aspects of your business, okay? All right. It takes money for a storefront if you're going to have that. It takes money and capital to get equipment if you're going to need that. It takes money to advertise. It just takes money to run a business, and we have a lot of financial pressures. You see what I mean? That are coming at us daily. You see what I mean? How we're set up here in the United States, right? You get your bills every month. So you got to have consistent income, you see what I mean, to pay these bills, and at the same time, try to foster and grow this new entrepreneurial journey that you're embarking on. So financial pressures, can really, hold you back and cause you to give up. With these financial pressures also, you're going against, no idea is original, right? No idea is original. You're going against other companies, other people that's been doing it for a longer time than you, that are bigger than you, that are better than you, that have much more experience than you, so you have to compete against them. They have money. They're established in the game, and you're a smaller guy coming in. So, that right there puts a little bit of a financial burden on you as well. You see what I mean? So, but, if you have it in your mind and your heart, you will never give up. You see what I mean? Because, just because there's big fish out there doesn't mean that there's not little fish out there. So, just never give up because of financial pressures, even though, that is a substantial thing. We have responsibilities. We have children. We have family. We have just a lot of things that require money that can dissuade you from going on your own, and that will dissuade you from tearing away from that safety net of a safe paycheck. You see what I mean? So financial burdens, I put at the top of the list there. Okay, all right. So the number two reason that would cause you to want to give up your entrepreneurial aspirations is social pressures, right? Social pressures will want you to give up your entrepreneurial aspirations, right? Because in order for you to become an entrepreneur, you have to stack up your money, right? You have to stack up your money and then execute your plan. So in the middle of you stacking up your money, you have to live below your means, right? You have to live below your means in order to stack money, because these bills are coming through every month. So you have to live below your means. So a lot of times that means, not getting that new car, right? Not getting that new car, not going on that vacation, right? It means maybe not going out to eat with your friends and family and things like that, maybe foregoing going out on the weekends as much as you used to, cutting back on expenses like that, social type of expenses, right? Another social issue is like I said earlier, having children, right? Having responsibilities, having children, having family, kids gotta eat, man. You know what I'm saying? Kids ain't living off of your dreams. You know what I'm saying? They eat bacon, man. You know what I'm saying? They like pancakes and McDonald's. You see what I mean? And that has to continue. You see what I mean? So, that's another social pressure that can, dissuade you from embarking on your dream, right? You'll be seeing your friends and family, going on vacation. You're not. They're going out this weekend. You can't. They going to this fancy restaurant, everybody's meeting up, but you gotta pass on that, right? Because you just can't right now, because you gotta stack up. Yeah, so I know personally, I've had people call me like, yo man, why you living like this, man? You're a nurse. Why you living, so much below your means? People of your status, have a home here. They drive this type of car, that sort of thing. but you cannot allow those social pressures to dissuade you from or take you off the mark. You see what I mean? You got to stay focused. You got to stay on point, and don't let that dissuade you. Also, you see your friends with the cold Jordans, with the new J's. You know what I'm saying? The new Gucci. The new this and the new that, the new vehicle, the new this and that. You see what I mean? Those social pressures, man, can just cause you to say, forget it. I'm done. I need these things. But don't allow those things to do that. You see what I mean? Those are the social pressures that you can experience that will disallow you to embark on your journey. Okay, so you got to be very watchful and very cognizant of that. Okay, so the last thing that I'm going to cover on this episode is number three. Number three thing that can cause you to want to give up your entrepreneur aspirations is interpersonal reasons. Okay, interpersonal reasons. Being an entrepreneur is a journey. Okay, it's a journey. It's a journey that springs within yourself, that is manifesting on the outside, right? And a lot of times, especially if you don't have the background for it and you just have it in your heart to do, like it's happened for me, you don't have the experience or background knowledge to do it, but it's just in your heart to do. I believe sometimes for some people you're just born to do it, and it's just how you're wired and how your DNA is. You see what I mean? So I went to school to become a registered nurse, but because of multiple reasons, right? I no longer found that was the thing for me. All right, so I decided to go on my own and become an entrepreneur. No background knowledge, no formal education about it. It just was in my heart, burning to do. You see, it was just, I just had the yearn for that. It kept me up at night. You see what I mean? It was that serious. So it was not just some small thought or anything like that. But with that type of background or whatever, going out on my own was scary. You see what I mean? It was scary, because I don't know nothing. I don't know anything about taxes. I don't know anything about opening up a storefront. I don't know anything about, running a business. So, I had a lot of doubt. I had a lot of fear. I had a lot of just apprehension. Like, man, how am I gonna make this happen? How am I gonna succeed in this? But with passion and never giving up, you will make it to the other side. Now, you will learn a few lessons on the way. Like, I've learned a few lessons on the way, but, at the end of the day, thank God for my stubbornness. I never gave up, and I'm at a much more better place than I was, when I first started. I mean, even now, right? I'm posting these videos, I'm taking a gamble, on myself, like, look, I could look goofy out here. You see what I mean? I can fail out here in front of everybody, but I don't care. You see what I mean? I look at my YouTube videos, man, and it's like, dude, you're getting eight views. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I look at my TikToks and my social medias, and the views are not there. But you know what? I am not going to give up. You'll see me, look, I'll have 10 views in 2 years. You'll still see me here giving out the game. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes more than just money. It goes more than just views, clicks, and algorithm. It's what's in my heart to do. You see what I mean? I'm wired this way, and I believe God put it in my heart to do. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm not even really doing it for the money like that. You see what I mean? I'm doing it for the love of it, for the passion of it, and for my purpose. Like, it's like my purpose on what to do. You see what I mean? So that causes me never to give up. So never give up. Never give up. Be persistent, and be hard-headed. Be strong. You see what I mean? And it's gonna all play out in a great way. You say to yourself, like, who am I to be running a business? You got all these other big fish out here. All this competition out here. They've been doing it longer. They've been doing it stronger, right? And it's like, how do I go against them? You see what I mean? But like I said, just because there's big fish in the ocean doesn't mean there's not little fish, right? And the little fish can outmaneuver the big fish, right? Because they're smaller, much more agile, and things of that nature, okay? So never give up, and never let those three things dissuade you from becoming an entrepreneur, okay? Because it is absolutely attainable. It is absolutely doable. Everything on earth here is for sale, okay? Water, salt, sugar, it doesn't matter. Everything is for sale, and somebody's selling it, and somebody has become successful in it, okay? So never give up. Never give up. If you do not give up with the persistent and the stubbornness, you will make it to the other side. Trust me, because I have. Because I had no experience in business, nothing but just passion and the willing to go, that 1,000-mile journey, which I'm still on. You see what I mean? So never give up on your dreams, all right? Those are just three things that I just start off right off the cuff. There's a plethora of things I'm probably going to do. I'm going to do some more on that Never Give Up, on the Never Give Up series. But for now, that's what it is. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That encourages me, to keep going. And I would really appreciate that. All right. See you next go round. Get some.